Morning, Marty.
Hey.
Morning, everybody.
Hey.
Hey, morning, Tom.
Hey, Dunbar's on his way up.
You didn't offer to give him a piggyback ride?
Marty.
Come on.
You are chief.
Oh, it's one of those quarters with the states on it. My kid collects them. Here we go.
Yeah. Good morning.
Hey, Jim.
Go ahead. How you doing, Jim?
You all right?
Yeah. Someone must have moved the desk.
Yeah, that was me. My bad. I was looking for a quarter I dropped. Found it.
Seriously, you okay?
Look, I understand it's an inconvenience, but if you guys could not move things around, I'd appreciate it. Makes it so that I don't have to use my cane or in the squad. And no sweat, Jim.
What's wrong, boss?
Who's up?
I am.
Oh, Carl Desmond, anti-crime. They just found his body in a garbage truck at the Marine Transfer Station.
Shot in the head. But the weird thing is, there's no blood on his clothes.
Any blood inside the bag?
Doesn't look like it.
So he bled out before they wrapped him up.
Yeah, if that garbage truck hadn't broken down, his body would have been dumped in the Atlantic by now.
Did you know him?
Just to say hi.
Duty captain's on his way over to Carl's wife. Break the news.
Yeah, I talked to his partner. He said he hadn't seen Carl since their last tour, which was yesterday. They did a day tour.
Where'd they find the dumpsters?
Prince and Elizabeth.
I used to have a solid informant. He lives over there. Let me see if I can get a hold of him.
Good.
Anybody know Carl?
Yeah, I did.
What kind of guy was he?
He's a good guy, man. Stand up. Why? What are you getting at?
He's just asking questions that need to be asked, Marty.
He was a good guy, and he was a good cop.
I don't need to point out that you're going to want to conduct this investigation respectfully, do I?
Well, that goes without saying, boss. I want to get the son of a bitch who did this as much as anybody, but this didn't just happen. This is a hit.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean Carl was mixed up in anything shady. I mean, it's probably somebody that he collared and they just came back to settle it up.
Absolutely.
Get out of here.
Either way, we still got to ask around, right?
Just keep me informed. Every step of the way.
There's a lot of messed up cops around here right now.
I know.
How long has this guy been your snitch?
Oh, man, 4 years? 5?
That's some kind of record.
He's got that village idiot act down pretty good. No one considers him a threat. Even more than that, he's a magnet. Everyone confides in this guy.
I think this maybe could be him.
Dopey looking?
Yeah.
That's him. Dunbar. Hey, Sonny. It's my partner, Karen Betancourt. She's cool.
Man.
So, here's the deal, Sonny. There was a detective working anti-crime out of the 8th Precinct, Carl Desmond. His body was found this morning, wrapped in plastic, thrown in a dumpster. There's serious money in it for you if you can bring us back the right info.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Oh, come on, Sonny. We got to do this now?
I don't see it for a year, and then all of a sudden it's, hey, Sonny, dance for me.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, me and Dunbar had a good thing going.
Where do you think he's been for the last year? Following Jimmy Buffett around the country?
Listen, I'm completely sympathetic to what happened to you, Dunbar. Really, I am. But in the last year, you couldn't pick up the phone just once to call me? Come on.
We don't need this guy.
Give us a minute alone, Karen, all right?
It's all yours.
Sonny. Sonny, I'm sorry for not calling you, but here we are. I'm back on the job now. So why don't you go do your thing and you bring me something, and I'm gonna make this right.
Like maybe you put me back in the fold full time?
You go get me something and we're gonna talk, okay? That's what this whole...
See, this sounds like I'm starting from scratch.
Do you want back in or not?
Yes?
Then you're back in.
Look, Dunbar, I'm really sorry about what happened to you. I feel bad about that.
Carl Desmond.
Okay. All right.
Leanne?
I'm racking my brain here, trying to figure out who would want to do this.
And no threats from perps, you guys locked up.
No, nothing like I'm going to kill you. Not that I heard anyway.
Carl moonlighting at all?
Yeah, he did the door over at this bar called Axis on Avenue D. It was a real upscale joint. I don't think he had problems with anyone there.
Eric, I hate to ask you this, but you know how this goes, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Has Carl seen anyone on the side?
No. No. And if he did, he kept it to himself. Does Mary Beth know? Carl's wife?
Yeah.
Hang in there.
Anything.
Yeah, thanks.
Is he gone?
Yeah.
Well, I guess we should head over and have a talk with Carl's wife next.
Yeah, why don't you go lean on her with if her husband had some ass on the side? That's perfect.
Boss?
Go ahead. Marty, you and Tom check out the bar where he works.
How about me and Tom go talk to Mary Beth? I met her before.
It's Betancourt's case. It's her call.
We're not going to be leaning on her, don't worry.
I'm worried.
Having your D. I got it.
All right, let's head out. Hey, you got something on your right leg. It's like a stain. Is that from kicking your shit on the desk this morning?
I don't know what that is. I'll go check it out, and we'll get going.
All right. Dunbar, you all right?
Yeah, it's nothing. I'll be right there.
Mary Beth, my name is Karen Betancourt. This is my partner, Detective Dunbar. Listen, we're very sorry about what happened. I know you probably don't want to do this right now, but it's
You know what I want? I want you to find whoever did this. That's what I want.
We're going to do everything we can.
We know that Carl moonlighted at a bar called Axis. I just wonder if he ever mentioned any problems coming out of that place with customers or management.
No.
Did he ever mention any problems his partner Eric might be having with anyone?
No, never.
Did you owe money to anyone? Mary Beth?
What?
Money. Did you guys owe money to anybody?
Credit cards, mortgage?
But not to any one individual?
No.
And in respect to Carl's work, there's nothing that you can give us that might help us out?
The only thing I can think of, and it's not much, but about a year ago, Carl asked me to change the locks. He said that he'd gotten into it with this suspect, and his suspect made some threats, but he never mentioned it again. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Did he give any kind of a name or a detail about the case that could help us out?
No, I'm sorry, but...
You know what? We're done. It's fine.
Please call me if you know anything.
Absolutely.
Detective Dunbar, I read about you. I remember thinking how tragic that was. But I hope you know how lucky you are, because tonight you get to go home.
I'm very sorry for your loss, Mary Beth.
So I don't know anything about who whacked this guy, okay? But I do know a little something about his wife.
What about her?
Well, apparently she's a bit of a pig.
What do you mean?
Guy I know boned her a couple of times about a year ago while she was married to this cop. And the dog doesn't stop barking, officer, day and night. It's driving me crazy. Guy he knew, who happened to be semi-hooked up, also banging her. So my guy says she's a punching bag from like way back, you know.
All right. Go. You'll hear from me.
So, if the murder comes back to someone she was having an affair with, I mean, even if it's not one of my guys, I'm gonna collect, right?
You'll hear from me.
Okay.
Better be damn careful about how we approach this.
Yeah.
Hey, so was that your informant?
Yeah.
Yeah? What'd he give you?
Well, he threw a bunch of stuff at us, but until we confirm it, I'd really rather not get into it.
You share information in this squad, Dunbar.
He didn't give us information. He gave us rumors, and there's really no reason to go into that now, is there?
So you got a next move?
Yeah, boss, we're gonna need to talk to Carl's wife again.
Well, she's downstairs right now with the desk sergeant picking up Carl's belongings.
You're gonna run these rumors by her?
You know, Marty, you're really starting to piss me off.
I just want to know why we're being kept out of the loop.
The informant knew at least 2 lowlifes that were sleeping with Carl's wife. Now we gotta go ask her about it. Feel better now? I'll go get Mary Beth. I'll meet you in interview 2.
This informant's reliable.
Very.
We got a few other detectives looking into who may have made those threats against Carl, but so far we haven't gotten anything.
Well, I wish I could tell you more about it. All I know is that he said he was scared about somebody that he put away.
All right, well, in the meantime, we need to cast our net a little wider. You know, take a look at everything.
I understand.
And there was something dumped on our laps we need to deal with.
What's that?
You'll forgive us if this seems inappropriate.
You know what? Just say it.
We received an anonymous phone call saying that there had been some infidelity in the last year or so on your part, and we don't care about it, and we don't judge you, and it'll absolutely stay in this squad, but we have to ask
You know,
about
my
it.
husband was found dead this morning, and you're throwing infidelity in my face? How dare you?
Sit down. When a cop gets killed, automatic phones get dumped, and they are. So if you're seeing someone, his number is going to come up, and we're going to get to him eventually anyway. So we're asking you, respectfully, tell us if anything's going on so that we can deal with it now and set it aside.
Was there someone else?
Carl and I had a don't ask, don't tell arrangement.
Who are you seeing?
A very nice man who is married and wouldn't hurt a fly.
Did Carl find out about him?
No.
Okay, well, we're gonna need his name and his number. But you have our word. We'll be discreet.
All right. Okay, you're doing your jobs. I get it.
What'd she say?
Don Bellamy. They were seeing each other for about 6 months up until a couple weeks ago. She's saying the breakup was mutual.
She talk about the 2 losers that your snitch talked about?
We didn't get to that part.
Yeah, we're going to start with the most recent ones and work our way back.
All right, well, we'll bring this Bellamy in if you want.
It's something we got to deal with. Carl's partner, Eric, he put in for a transfer a week ago.
Did he give any reason?
Less of a commute.
We'll talk to him about it.
Karen?
Yeah.
My bad.
Marty,
Yeah.
there are only 2 places I can move around freely. My home and in this squad. So I'm asking you to keep the furniture in place.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I was a little preoccupied to try to find who killed the cop. Not playing interior decorator.
I realize that. But if you happen to think about it, Could you keep the chairs under the desks?
You ever heard the expression tail wagging the dog, Jim?
Look. If you ever need a favor, and it is within my powers to make it possible, I'm gonna do that for you. Doesn't that sound like a better arrangement than you and me getting dug in here?
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take up a collection, and I'm gonna buy some little bells. I'm gonna put them on the desks and the chairs, and us. I'm gonna get some cowbells, and I'll put them on me and Tom and Karen. I got things to do.
Marty, this is gonna stop. I work here now, and I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that.
Put in for a transfer about a week ago.
That's right.
You mind telling us what that was about?
I just needed a change of scenery.
Not a move up.
No, just needed a change.
Nothing to do with you and Carl working together?
No, if that was the case, I would have wrote it down in my request.
Did Carl ever say anything about a suspect making any threats against him? This had been about a year ago.
No, he never mentioned anything to me.
Did he ever say anything about thinking his wife might be having an affair?
No. Why? Was she?
Just stays in the room?
Yeah, sure.
Mary Beth admitted to having an affair with the guy who lives out in Teterboro.
Why are you guys digging into his family business when we all know that this was some desperado out there that killed him?
Because we don't know that. Do you know that?
No. I'm just saying, before you go humiliating his widow, maybe you two should be focusing on some more plausible scenarios.
Like?
Like, I don't know, like some gangbanger that Carl and I locked up.
It's your request for a transfer that's tripping us up, Eric. We gotta give our boss a credible explanation, and right now we don't have one.
I gave you one, so yeah, you do.
Hey, cops transfer because they're moving up, or there's a problem. We can't sell change of scenery.
You know what? Fine. You guys want to stir things up? You want to disrespect Carl's memory? Okay. But I want it to be known that I did not come to you.
Okay. Eric, what's going on?
Carl was becoming overly obsessed with the idea that Mary Beth was cheating on him.
He mentioned this guy in Teterboro?
No, he never mentioned anybody, okay? But it's all he talked about. And since I'm not about to call early intervention on my partner, I decided to find a new command to work in. Okay? We done?
Done, yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Excuse me.
You know of a Carl Desmond, Mr. Bellamy?
Well, I heard on the news today that he was killed.
Yeah? You know his wife?
Did you not hear the question there, pal?
Yeah, I know her from my store. She came in to buy a tennis bracelet.
You know what? I'm sorry, I was just setting you up to see if you'd lie, but it just dawned on me that of course you'd lie, because every married guy does when the question's put to him, so we're just gonna skip all that crap, all right? We know you were asleep with Mary Beth Desmond.
Who broke it off and when?
I did, a week ago.
Why?
Look, I realize that this seems very inappropriate.
We are past all inappropriate. Why'd you break it off?
Mary Beth wanted to be together.
Full time.
That's right.
You ever have any contact with her husband?
Never.
No? No threats? Nothing like that?
No.
He knew about you. You aware of that?
No. No, I didn't. I wasn't.
You know how many unsolved cop killings there have been in New York City? None. Zero.
All right. Let me tell you in no uncertain terms, I had nothing to do with the death of Mary Beth's husband. Nothing.
Of all the scenarios, there's one that just kind of keeps jumping out at us. Carl Desmond, he came after you, threatened your life, or he said he was going to go to your family and tell them about the...
Did you not hear me?
He got panicky and hired somebody to take him out.
And yes, you are that stupid Or crazy, because any guy who's banging a cop's wife is either one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Or both.
Look, I had nothing to do with, nor do I have any knowledge of who murdered Carl, all right? And at this point, I'm going to invoke my right to an attorney.
So basically what you're saying is I got something to hide, I'm not going to cooperate, and I want to create ill will with you guys.
I want my lawyer.
Let him stew for a little bit and try to get him off wanting a lawyer.
Or do you got some big critique on how we should do it better?
Nope, it sounds good.
You guys get a general hit?
No, he's wrapped pretty tight.
Well, phone dump just came back from Carl's home. There was a phone call to his partner Eric at 1 a.m.
Eric mentioned this when you talked to him?
No.
What the hell went wrong when you talked to Eric Fitzgerald?
Nothing. We got him to give up that Carl knew his wife was banging around.
Well, I just talked to his boss, and he's saying that Eric felt like he was getting leaned on.
Oh, it wasn't like that at all,
Well,
boss.
either way, Eric says if there's another interview, he wants his delegate in the room.
Well, we're definitely going to need another interview, so who's the union delegate?
I am.
Is he messing with me?
No.
All right. See you in a bit.
First of all, Eric, we want to apologize if we came across a little harsh earlier. We're just trying to figure out who shot your partner.
Yeah, well, I'd have gone about it a little bit different, but it's your case, so...
What kind of cologne are you wearing? It smells like something my dad used to have.
What kind of cologne am I wearing?
Yeah, it's nice.
Some Italian name, I don't know. Look, don't try to be all buddies now. I know you didn't bring me back down here to apologize.
That's right. There was a phone call from Carl's apartment to your cell phone last night at 1 a.m. Was that Carl?
No, it was Mary Beth. Calling to see if I knew where Carl was because he hadn't come home yet. I told her I didn't.
Is that something she did often? Call you to check up on her husband?
She maybe did it a couple of times.
Have you ever been inside that apartment before?
Are you trying to prove to everybody that you're still a badass cop, Dumbo? That's it, isn't it? Because let me tell you, you're overcompensating right now.
Have you been inside their apartment?
No, I haven't.
Eric, why are you getting all worked up?
Because this guy's treating me like a skell. That's why. And I'd appreciate... No, you know what? I deserve a little more professional courtesy.
We're just asking simple questions. You're giving us straightforward answers. I'm not seeing any reason for you to get all heated up.
You represent me here, or you have your detective hat on?
Do you have a real problem or not? If so, just level with me and then we can walk out of here.
Do you want to know what my problem is? I'll tell you what my problem is.
What's the matter, Eric? Eric? Just tell us.
I should have called early intervention. I should have told someone that Carl was depressed, that he was having trouble with his marriage, because if I did, he'd probably still be alive right now.
Don't do that to yourself.
No. No. If I could do it all again, I swear to God I would. I would have made that call.
You done?
Sure. We need to start going in a different direction, investigation-wise, because this is 2 times we talked to that guy and ended up with nothing. And if we keep bringing him in, every cop in that precinct is going to turn their back on us. Because you didn't see all the looks those guys gave us when we were walking through downstairs.
Are we alone?
Yeah.
Eric's lying about not being in their apartment. He's been there recently.
And you know this because...
His obnoxious cologne.
What?
When we were talking to Mary Beth, it stood out a little, but I thought it was just air freshener or something. But just talking to him now, as soon as he sat down, he has been in their apartment.
Well, good. Then I think our next move is we should do a cologne lineup.
I'm serious.
No, I am too. And let's make sure the lieutenant and his bosses are there so they can laugh us out of the squad.
Did I say the next move was to tell people about it? Did I say it would stand up in court? No, I didn't.
Well, then what good is it then?
Because it tells us that he was in their apartment last night, Karen. It tells us that he just lied to us.
No, that's a real leap for me.
Well, I guess what this comes down to is whether you trust me or not. And if you don't, then there's no point in us going forward.
Your reputation is on the line, Jim. So is mine.
I realize that.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, well, this was your last chance there, Mr. Bellamy. Next time you see us, you're gonna be wearing handcuffs.
I'll be yanking you out of your house at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Well, we'll do this the hard way then, boss. We'll pick this guy's life apart.
Well, they're looking into that. Me and Karen need to talk to Eric again.
Why?
I got reason to believe that Eric was in Carl and Mary Beth's apartment last night.
Based on what?
A hunch I'm working.
That's not good enough. If you want to bring him back in here, you gotta tell me why.
Eric denied he was ever there, but he's got a very distinctive cologne, and I smelled it when I was at the apartment talking to Mary Beth last night.
Oh, man, the wheels have officially come off, ladies and gentlemen.
Boss, I know that this is a very serious deal, and I would never ask for another interview if I wasn't positive.
Excuse me, Jim. Eric's a detective. You tell him you're gonna go in there and work him over a little bit of cologne?
I'm not going to work him. I'm just going to tell him that I know that he was in that apartment.
Oh, come on. You know, he's turning this squad into a circus. Are you in on this with him?
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Boss?
Jim, I want to tell you something. The commissioner's office, they assigned you here, and they said you were fit for duty. Now, I haven't seen anything so far to contradict that, but if this blows up in your face, you are on your own. Do you understand me?
I do.
I guess that means I gotta be in the room again as his delegate.
Okay.
But I'm taking him out if he gets stupid up in there.
Knock yourself out.
Congratulations, son boy. Circus.
You know, some people have very distinctive smells based on the products they use, Marty. Like you and that Vander shampoo. Eric, you talked about professional courtesy earlier. We're going to extend that to you right now.
We're gonna tell you exactly what we know.
Then lay it out already.
You were in Mary Beth's apartment last night. So now we need to know what you were doing there and why you lied about it.
Who's saying I was there?
We know that you were there.
All right, so what if I was?
Why'd you lie about it?
Because I knew it would look funny. It had nothing to do with him being killed, so why bring it up?
What were you doing there?
Mary Beth called me up freaking out that Carl hadn't come home. I just went over there to calm her down.
No, Carl wasn't some 8-year-old kid. Why was him being out late some kind of crisis?
It wasn't to me. It was to her.
He's lying. And now the professional courtesy is off the table. We're going to hand this over to Internal Affairs, and this is going to get anything but courteous.
Wait, hold up.
Hey, Eric, if you want to talk to the lawyer first, I'll shut this thing down right now.
No. Because I didn't kill him. I just disposed of his body. That's all I did. That's all I'm on the hook for.
All right. What happened?
Mary Beth called me up, hysterical, saying that something had happened to Carl and that I needed to get over there. He was already wrapped up in those bags.
Why would you dump your partner's body and cover for his wife?
You were sleeping with him.
He was going to divorce her. Mary Beth would cry on my shoulder. Things went from there. I'm not proud of it. And I sure as hell didn't know that she was sleeping with some guy in Teterboro, too.
Did she shoot Carl in their apartment?
That's what she said.
Yeah? There's no blood on the clothes. There's no blood in the bag.
I don't know. He was wrapped up when I got there. I told her to claim self-defense. But she told me that since Carl was a cop, no one would believe her.
Oh, where's the gun that she used?
I tossed it into the East River.
Eric.
I panicked. All right? And I love her. So I thought I did.
What if the guy she's banging from Teterboro's telling the truth?
He is telling the truth.
Fine. Guy's got a lot of money. Mary Beth sees him as a parachute. This guy bails on the relationship.
So then she's stuck back in a marriage, but Carl wants a divorce. leaving her with nothing.
And if Carl gets killed, she gets life insurance, mortgage insurance, and money from the police unions. It adds up, boss.
Sick to my stomach.
Listen, I don't want you bringing Mary Beth down here until we are positive. All right, talk to her at her apartment or take her to a different precinct.
And no matter what, I think we should keep Eric in custody with someone watching him because I think he's a candidate to swallow his barrel.
Yeah. All right, hit it. And can we shut the door on your way out? You really use a dandruff shampoo?
Tell them.
Yeah, a little bit.
What's wrong?
We just got done talking to Eric Fitzgerald. He told us about what happened last night.
What happened last night?
Remorse is something that can work in your favor here.
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. But you had better get to it quick. Or I call Commissioner Kelly and I tell him that I am being harassed by 2 of his detectives on the day my husband was found murdered.
Hey, Eric told us about your affair.
Oh,
About
my
how you
God.
called him up last night in a panic. And how when he got there, Carl's body was dead and wrapped
Eric is saying
up.
that I killed my husband?
Yes, he is.
That is so sad.
Well, if that's not what happened, you need to start convincing us, and right now.
All right. Yes. I was having an affair with Eric. But I called it off a few weeks ago.
Come on, you expect us to
He
believe
was
that?
obsessed. Look, this is starting to make sense. See, Eric, he killed my husband, and now he is trying to blame it on me.
Eric's story is very credible.
Well, that's cops looking out for cops.
You're wrong.
How did I kill Carl? And where? Do you guys see any blood in this apartment? Any carpets removed? But you listen to me, because I swear on my life, I did not kill my husband.
Bullet entered just below his left temple, and they must have rolled the skull around because it's lodged in the occipital area in the back of his head. A laceration above the left eyebrow from the impact of falling after getting shot.
Any drugs or alcohol in his system?
Just a trace of alcohol, not enough to be impaired.
How is there no blood spatter on his clothes?
Best guess is that the DOA fell backwards down an embankment and bled away from his body.
Shot at close range, you think?
Well, that brings us to a very interesting point. I didn't notice any stippling near the entry wound, nor much blood trace evidence, so I am of the opinion that the assailant cleaned the wound for some reason.
Whisker stubble on his neck, clean shaven everywhere else.
I'm thinking he was shaving when something like a phone call or an intruder interrupted him and he never got to finish.
What if he was shot while he was shaving?
Well, then how did he get in his clothes?
The killer put him on afterwards to throw us off.
If it was at his apartment, would have been blood evidence in the bathroom. Mary Beth was almost challenging us to look. I don't think she would have done that if we could find blood that easy.
Well, let's find out for sure.
We owe you a huge apology.
I would hope so.
We just talked to Eric, and basically he shut down. He asked for his lawyer.
Well, what does that tell you?
Tells us we got the right guy in custody.
And what we need now, if you don't mind, is just some more details about Eric's behavior towards you. Just so we have more when we go at him again.
Please.
All right.
Oh, you know what? That's the squad. You guys go ahead. I'll be right back.
Again, I'd like to apologize, and I hope that you can forgive us.
If we could just get this over with, I'd really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
I would hope so.
Some more details.
All right, well, if you can't wait, I'll talk to him.
Went on like, you can't do this to me, and if I can't have you, nobody will. And Eric just...
He lost it.
Exactly.
Mary Beth. When we were at the morgue, we saw that Carl had stubble on half his face, which led us to believe that maybe he was killed while shaving. And since it looks like he shaved in the shower, well, that's looking like a crime scene.
What?
Which would be a really smart way to shoot someone, so the blood goes right down the drain.
You can go to hell.
Sit down, Mary Beth. Sit down. Now, I just took 5 swab samples from underneath the drain cover in your shower. 4 of them we're going to take to the lab. The 5th one, right here. Now, we're giving you the chance to tell us your side of the story. But if you don't want to talk, and this swab shows positive for blood, that any help we can provide you is off the table and we're going straight down to the lab. What's it going to be?
This is an absolute witch hunt. You're protecting a fellow cop, and you are setting me up.
The way you spend the rest of your life comes down to the next thing out of your mouth. You need to know that.
Fine. Test it. This whole thing is rigged anyway. Right?
What happened?
Carl pushed me and pushed me until I was looking at nothing. And when you have nothing, I suppose you're capable of anything.
What happened last night?
I am done talking. I want a lawyer.
You sure about that?
Positive.
So these other detectives, they fought me the whole way, but in the end I was right.
And how are things at home?
We got into it a little the other night. Went to a dinner party, and things got a little tense.
What happened?
And nothing, we argued a little.
Yeah?
I got my new software in. I can type, I can read my own reports, and it's like 99% accurate.
Jim, I'm getting the impression that you're constantly trying to sell me on how good a job you're doing.
What, we can only talk about negative stuff here?
No. I just feel that you're spending an awful lot of time creating this rosy portrait of your capabilities because you think that I've got it in for you or something.
Well, isn't that what this is all about?
No.
The department trying to get you to find some reason to bounce me off the job.
You've been through an extremely traumatic event. You know what we do here? We help cops deal with that, okay? That's what we do.
Okay.
Look, for now, what do you say you not talk anymore about how competent you feel at work? That's no longer a topic for discussion. Pick something else, anything else, okay?
I like chocolate chip cookies. You know, it was a nightmare day at work. A cop got killed. You know what really stood out to me today, though?
What?
I had to get in touch with my old informant, and, man, people amaze me. Now, I've been shot. I've lost my sight. And this little weasel is crying to me because I didn't call him in the past year.
And did he eventually come around, this guy?
Oh, of course, yeah. You know, I did a little dance. You know, he had a broken heart. I won him over.
And why haven't you put the same effort into reclaiming your marriage? I mean, from what little you tell me, there's still a lot of strain there. Your wife isn't worth more than an informant?
You're way off.
What I'm trying to say is...
Yeah, I know what you're saying, and I'm telling you that does not apply.
Jimmy?
Yeah. These are for you.
Is this something you got at work and you're regifting it?
No.
And they're not for Hank?
No.
You stopped and got these specifically for me?
I did.
What's the occasion?
I was trying to remember how long it's been since I brought you flowers.
About a year and a half. But it was worth the wait. Thank you.
Are you familiar with the term mulligan used in golf?
No.
Well, a mulligan is when you hit a really bad shot, but you're amongst friends, so they let you throw down another ball and do it over.
What do you want to do over?
This past year.
It's quite a mulligan.
I know this has been hard for you. I know I'm not easy to live with sometimes. But I want to thank you for hanging in there with me.
I think it's all been worth it. You're worth it.
I'm trying. I'm really trying. Honestly.
I'm glad to hear that. Because you being honest hasn't always been a sure thing.
I'm not that person anymore.
I can't do that again, Jimmy.
I would never do that again. I promise.
Thanks for watching ABC Tonight. Stay tuned for your local news next.
On the next Blind Justice.
Freeze! Hands in the air!
Your brother shot a cop. I capped Demetrius and Rick. I ain't shoot no cops.
Terry was with you when the thing at the bank went down, right?
That's right.
Why the bad blood?
Who shot first? Was it you or him?
Why are you taking an ex-con's word over mine?
Look, I gotta be honest with you. It's starting to come across like you gotta out for the guy.